everybody. Welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a full-length, full-body bar class. So about a 45-minute class. It'll look just like a traditional bar class. We'll start with the warm-up. We'll move into moving the entire body. Today we're gonna go arms, thighs, core, glutes, and then we'll do a stretch. For equipment, we are using a set of light weights and we're using a resistance loop. For your weights, I'm using 2-pound weights. You are welcome to go a little bit lighter or heavier depending on what's best for you. I would not encourage you to go any higher than 4s at the most, just because we will have a pretty extended arm work series today. For your band, I'm going for a medium weight. You could also grab 2 different weights if you want. You probably want a slightly lighter weight for thigh work and a slightly heavier weight for seat work today, but totally up to you. You do not need any of the equipment to start, just set it off to the side. And we are going to start at the top of our mat in a squat position. So the heels are underneath the hips, all 10 toes are pointing forward, hands can come to your heart, bend your knees, reach the hips back and come into a squat, pausing here. Drive down into your heels, feel the inner thighs pressing away from each other here, and then really feel length through the crown of your head. Wrap the front low ribs in and back, and feel your pubic bone draw up slightly towards your belly button, so you're really long through the low back. From here, go ahead and take your hands behind your head and soften your shoulders. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna rise up, left knee lifts, we twist towards it. Inhale, lower down to your squat, and we'll switch sides. Exhale, right knee lift, twist towards it. Inhale down, pick up your tempo, twist and squat, twist and squat. Knee drive and knee drive. Keep going here, side to side. Just finding your balance. Really starting to warm the body up, getting the blood moving, and then connecting to your breath. So as we move here, just starting to find our focus on ourselves, letting go of whatever happened earlier in your day, whatever you have coming up, trying not to dread these next 45 minutes. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2, last one up. Hold it down, inhale here. As you exhale, I want you to step your left foot back, find a lunge position. Inhale, left foot in, switch. Right foot back, lunge. Right foot in, little faster, left foot. And right foot. Little tap back, little tap back. Keep going like that. Again, finding balance on one side. Driving down through the front heel. Keeping the hips nice and still. Starting to activate through the quadriceps, through the glutes. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it right there, inhale. Exhale, sink a little lower. Maybe the arms reach forward. Maybe shoulders are softer as your hips reach back. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, inhale, rise up, sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold, melting over both legs. Let the chin tuck towards the chest. And just take a moment here to maybe sway the upper body, releasing the shoulders, the neck, the face. Big breath in, and a big breath out. From this forward fold position, I want you to bend the right knee deeply. Plant down to the right hand, and as you inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. Nice twisting here, pulling the left hip back. Reaching the left arm higher, inhale. Exhale, we'll switch sides. Left hand down, left knee bends. Take a breath in, right arm twist up to the sky. Breathe here. Reaching the right hip bone back and opening up the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down, back to that forward fold. Bend your knees, plant your hands and step back to find a downward dog. So hips high, hands and feet are planted. Really think about reaching your sitting bones up and pressing your chest back here. You're gonna get a really nice stretch for the calf muscles in that. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll through the spine, coming to your high plank position. Spread your fingers really wide and feel your thumbs squeeze towards each other as you broaden across the collarbones. Now again, draw the pubic bone towards the belly button here and really lift up through the abdominals. Please know you can always tap your knees down if you want to take a modified position. From here, I want you to take a tiny little bend in your elbows and then press the arms straight. Faster, go, bend, press, little bend, stretch, little bend, stretch. So it's a tiny little bend of the elbows and then an extension straight through the arms. So it's like the world's smallest push-up. As you do this, really feel how your front low ribs are knitting together. Your collarbones are staying wide, and really getting nice and active through the upper back. 8 more. 6 more. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the belly up and in. Reach length through the crown of the head. Press back through your heels. From here, shift forward to your tiptoes. Squeeze your elbows towards your ribs. 4 counts. We're going to lower all the way down to the belly. 4, 3, 2. Untuck your toes. Reach your legs long. Now go ahead and interlace your hands behind the back of your head. Let your elbows rest down on the mat. Push down through the tops of the feet and really squeeze your quadriceps. On your inhale, I want you to squeeze your elbows up off the floor and lift your heart to a long, low extension. On your exhale, everything releases back down to the mat. Inhale up, exhale, release. Keep going like that. So as you lift up, it's a really low extension. We are at the very start of class, so do not yank yourself up here and really tweak into your low back. There should be no movement in the low spine here. We're really pushing the pubic bone down and feeling this lift coming from our chest, from our mid-spine. As you lift up, lift the elbows high and feel your shoulder blades squeeze together. As you lower down, spread your shoulder blades wide, let the elbows release to the mat. 3 more. 2 more. Last one up, and I want you to hold this up. Now exhale, let your elbows tap the floor without lowering your chest. Inhale, lift your elbows high. Exhale, elbows tap. Inhale, lift. So we keep the upper body still. It's just the arms that are moving now. Getting some nice movement for the scapula, the shoulder blades. Keep breathing. 3 more. 2 more. Last one down. Hold the up. Now from here, keep the shoulder blades squeezing together. Just reach the arms back behind you and really feel light through the fingers. Push down to the tops of the feet. Push your pubic bone down and really focus on lifting the abdominals up. Just hold and breathe right here. 8, 7, maybe get a little bit longer through the crown of the head, reaching the fingers back a little bit more. You're here for 4, 3, 2, lower down, slide your hands under the shoulders, press back up to that high plank position, and lift the hips high, downward dog. Reaching the chest towards the thighs. Take 3 big breaths here. Last time, big breath in. Big breath out. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Grab your weights and roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your weights with you. Grab 1 weight in either hand and spin to face me. Nothing fancy for arm work today. We're just standing. I know, it's crazy, right? Start with a bicep curl. Press it out toward me. Squeeze the elbows in and lower them down. Let's go faster. In, press, squeeze, and lower. Halfway in, press it out, squeeze, and lower. Keep going here with this bicep work. These are pretty light weights for biceps. So take this time to really think about how you're wrapping your hands around the weights. Thinking about your alignment here. So reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Softening through your knees. Making sure your feet are in parallel. And then notice if all of your weight is shifting back into your heels. Try to shift equal weight between the front and the back of your feet. 4 more. In, press, squeeze, and lower. 3 more. You've got 2 more like that. In and press. Now this time I want you to press it toward me. Hold it. Little walk. Right arm, left arm. Little up, little up. Palms are up to the sky. Arms are long. Now with the weights out in front of you, it's really tempting to shift your weight back into your heels. Try to shift the weight back to center and use your abdominals to stabilize yourself rather than the shifting of your weight. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, and know that in bar arm work, you are always welcome to set your weights down, okay? You doing it body weight is really effective as well. 4 more sets. 4, 3, 2, Last one right, last one left. Take a little bend stretch. Bend stretch, it's a little punch and punch. You've got it, little press, little press. Now keep going with these. Just take it out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in for 4, 3, 2. Keep going like that. Little punch, little punch, little punch. All the way out, in and in. So as we take the arms out, we're walking them all the way out to the sides of the room. Unless that feels uncomfortable for you, you don't have to go that far, okay? 2 more times. Take it out. 2, 3, 4. Bring it in. 2, 3. Last time I want you to take it out for 4, 3. Hold it out there. Spin your palms to face me. Hammer curls. Go in and out. You've got it in and out. So make sure you can see both arms in your peripheral vision. So that might mean walking your elbows slightly forward. That's totally fine. You don't want your arms so far back that you're flaring in the rib cage here, okay? Soften the knees and double check you're not arching into the low back. So really feel the front low ribs knitting in and softening down. 4, 3, 2. Bend the arms to 90, hold it. Palms rotate down. Palms rotate up. You rotate down. You rotate up. Keep going like that. Maintain this 90-degree position. We're feeling the rotation in the shoulder socket here. 4 more. Rotate down. And lift. This is amazing work to help support your rotator cuff, building all of those little muscles that really help support your shoulder joint. Last time down, hold it there. Squeeze the elbows back, reach the arms forward. Squeeze it back, reach it forward a little faster. Go. Squeeze, press, squeeze, and press. Same movement you had in our spinal extension earlier, where we were squeezing the elbows and tapping them down. Shoulder blades squeeze, press wide. 4, 3, 2. Last one back, hold it, little pulses, squeeze and squeeze. You've got it, squeeze and squeeze. Little press, little press. Relax the shoulders. You're here for 8, for 6, go 4, 3. Maintain this 90 degrees, just squeeze it down and up, lower and lift. I know, bar arms, they just keep moving, don't they? The nice thing about it is no one exercise lasts that long, okay? So if you hate one, you know it's almost over. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Squeeze it down, hold it, hinge the torso forward, tricep kickbacks from here. Go. It's out and in. Go, reach and bend. Elbows are lifted higher than your ribs. Spine is nice and long. If you are new to bar, this probably feels like a lot. I know it moves really quickly, okay? Just do your best. Maybe you don't catch every single transition. Who cares? Okay, just join me when you can. And really focus here, not on how quote unquote well you're doing, right? But how it feels in your body. So right now I want you to be feeling this in the backs of your upper arms, your triceps. So really squeeze through the back of the arms. Go. 4, 3, 2. Arms stay straight. Pulse them up, go up and up. You've got it. Lift and lift. Pinkies are leading the charge here. So thumbs are down and pinkies are up. Palms are facing each other. With tricep work, I want you to focus on getting your arms as straight as possible. So we're really reaching out to the knuckles. Little pulses up. 8 counts. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there and rotate your palms to face up towards the ceiling. So now thumbs are pointing in towards each other. From here, just like you did in biceps, I want you to lift right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and double check that you didn't flare into the ribs and arch the low back. Draw the front low ribs in. Stay really active in the abdominals and long through the spine. Reach out through the knuckles and try to lift the arms a little higher every time. 8 more. Go. 8, 7, 6. You're almost there. 5, 4 more. Go. 4, 3, 2. To finish, both arms pulse up. Let's go up and up. You've got it. Up and up. Try to squeeze your thumbs a little closer towards each other. Pulse it up and up. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. 8 more. A final hold. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold that up. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the thumbs in and lift the arms a little bit higher. Hold it right there, stretching the arms out a little bit straighter. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, rise up, set your weights off to the side, you're done with them. And we're gonna grab our resistance loop. So I want you to grab your medium loop if you grab multiple weights, and I want you to bring that loop around the balls of your feet, okay? You're gonna come up to the top of your mat, and just like we did at the start of class, we're gonna come into a squat. You've been here before. I'm gonna move myself a little bit because this part of my floor is so squeaky, my word. Okay, find your squat position. Band is around the balls of your feet. From here, we're gonna start by isolating and working our left quadricep, okay? So take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna march up like you did in your warm-up, and you're gonna lift your left knee up to your chest. Pause for a moment. Push down into the right foot. Squeeze the outer right glute, and really feel the left quadricep, the thigh, work to lift the band. On your inhale, lower back down to your squat. We're gonna stay on the same leg, okay? Exhale, march the left leg up. Stay slow. Inhale, squat. Exhale, march. Inhale, you squat. Exhale, you march. So we're coming into a thigh work series. So thigh work is something that I think is really unique to a bar style class. We're gonna take time to isolate the quadriceps here. So we're really focusing on the fronts of the thighs. Now some of this series is absolutely gonna get into the hamstrings as well, but I want most of your attention here on the quadriceps. 4 more like this. 3 more. Last 2. Last one down. I want you to hold this one up. From here, just like in your warm-up, take your hands behind your head. Inhale, don't come into a squat, just extend your left leg straight. As you exhale, pull the left knee back in and twist towards it in the upper body. Inhale, untwist, extend the left leg. Exhale, pull it in, twist. Inhale, exhale. Keep going like this. Asking a lot of work out of your supporting right leg. Asking a lot of work out of your balance. So as we twist, I want you to make sure your hips are not twisting. This rotation is coming from your mid-spine. So this is the reason we started with that quick spinal extension in our warm-up. I want you to feel this twist coming from that same place you felt the squeeze as you lifted your elbows. The same lift we had in our low extension. That is where this rotation comes from. Right around the rib cage. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, twist. Pull the left knee in, hold it right there. Just lift the left leg up an inch, maintain the twist in the upper body. Relax your shoulders. And if it doesn't feel good with your hands behind your ears, you can bring your hands to your chest, that's totally fine. Little pulse up and up and up and up. 8, 7, things will change. You're here for 4, 3, 2, stay right there. Inhale your chest back to center. Let your hands come down to your hips. As you exhale, I want you to extend your left leg out straight and point through your left toes. So you're really pushing into the band here. On your inhale, tap your left toes down to the floor. On your exhale, straight left leg lifts a few inches up to hover. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. So really small movement, but I'm hoping you're feeling a lot of work into your left quadriceps, okay? The front of the left thigh. Do not worry about lifting your left leg super high, okay? I want you to focus on pushing against the band as you lift up. 3 more. 2 more. I want you to push against the band, lift the left leg to a low hover, hold it, little pulses up, go up and up, a little pulse up and up. Try to soften through the right knee. Try to reach energy out through the left toes. Relax your shoulders and grow really tall to the crown of the head. So lots of work is happening here for the left thigh, yes, and also for the supporting standing right leg. You're here, 8, 7, 6, 5, go 4, 3, don't drop it, hold it right there, inhale. Exhale, push into the band a little more. Get the left leg a little straighter. Things are gonna change, I promise. Just hold and breathe right here for 4, 3, 2. Okay, lower the left leg down. Now flex the left foot and press your left leg back behind you, coming into a lunge position. We're gonna bend down and we're gonna adjust where the band is on the right foot, okay? So I want you to lift your band off of the arch of your foot and bring it up just above the ankle joint here, okay? From there, come on back up to your lunge. Woo! And don't fall over like me. So left foot is pushing back into the band. The band is around the right shin. Hands can come to your heart. We're gonna sink down into a lunge position, pushing back into the band. Drive into the front right heel. Pull the right hip back, and then torso is hinging forward here. So my shoulders are stacked over my front knee, okay? That's gonna give you a little bit more work into that front leg and a little bit more space to work with this band, okay? So we call this a hinge lunge. From here, we're just gonna pulse the hips down 2 inches and up 2 inches. Down 2 inches and up 2 inches. So really small movement. Relax the toes on your right foot. So now you might notice that more of the work is gonna shift into our right quadricep. And that's totally fine, okay? Because we are obviously gonna do this whole series on the second side. We'll do equal amounts of work, but it's okay if you notice that little shift here because it really is more right leg dominant now. So your left quad gets a little break. 4 more. Down 2 inches, up 2 inches. 3 more. Down, up. 2 more, you got it. Down, and up. Now take this one down, hold it. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, really small, I want you to curl your back heel just a few inches off of the mat, leaning forward, balancing on the front right leg, and then bring yourself back to that hinge lunge position. Exhale, tiny hamstring curl. Inhale, lunge. So this is like the world's smallest deadlift, okay? As you hinge forward, you're balancing on the front foot, and you're just barely curling your left heel in towards your seat. And then back to your lunge position. Exhale. Inhale. Trying to find balance here. And if for some reason your balance just isn't happening today, take your right hand to a wall. That's totally fine, okay? 3 more times like that. 2 more like that. Last one, tiny little curl. Back to your lunge position. Hold it. Pulse the hips down, little down, little down, little down, little down. You've got it. Pulse and pulse. Shoulders soft. Spine is long. Little down, little down, little down. 16 more. We'll hold it. Keep breathing. Try to stay in this position. You get a break before we take it to the other side. 8 more to hold. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale. Sink low. Push back into the band. Press forward with the right shin. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Step the back foot forward. Go ahead and slide the band back around the arches of the feet. And we're going to take that whole series on the second side. I'm going to turn around. You don't have to. I'm going to walk very gracefully with my band around my feet here to the other side of my mat. I'm just turning around so that I'm still facing you. And once you are there, let's do it. Come into your squat position. Band is around the balls of your feet. Hips are back. Spine is really long. Shoulders soft. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, you rise to stand, and it's the right knee that pulls to the chest. Pause. Push into the left foot. Squeeze the outer left glute. Relax the shoulders, stand really tall. Inhale, lower down squat. Same leg, exhale, right knee lift. Keep going like that. I'm encouraging you in this one to stay pretty slow, okay? It's a lot of balance work happening. It's a lot of engagement for both legs. So as you pull your right knee towards your chest, right quadricep and right hip flexor are working really deeply. Now I know this is a pretty hip flexor heavy thigh work series, okay? So just know that it will not be a super hip flexor heavy core work series today, okay? I did think about that. And remember too, it's not bad to work your hip flexors. We want them strong. You just also want to make sure you're counterbalancing that by stretching and releasing them as well. 3 more. 2 more. Last one down. You're gonna hold this one on the up, pause right there. Bring your hands behind your head if that feels okay for your shoulders. Inhale, don't squat, just extend your right leg straight. Little breather. Exhale, pull the right knee in and twist toward it. Inhale, unwind, extend the right leg straight. Exhale, pull the knee and twist. Keep going like that. So, right quadricep, right hip flexor. Also a little bit of standing core work, little bonus, right? Lots of balancing happening on your left leg. And if at any point it's too much, you can always take a hand to a wall or a chair or anything to kind of support yourself here, okay? Relax through the left toes and really squeeze the outer left glutes here, finding your balance in that position. And remember, this twist is not your hips moving. That's definitely gonna knock you over. It's your rib cage twisting. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2, you got it. Last one, you're gonna pull the right knee and twist and hold it right there. Stand tall, draw the right thigh in 1 inch. Little up, little up, little up. Feeling the top of the right thigh really active here. Push down to the left foot, relax the left toes, relax your shoulders. You've got it. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, go 4, 3, 2, stay right there. Inhale, unwind your chest. Exhale, extend your right leg straight, point through your right foot. Hands can just come to rest on your hips or wherever you'd like. Inhale, tap your right toes down to the mat. Keep the right leg nice and straight. Squeeze the quadricep. Exhale, lift it up a few inches. Inhale, right toes tap. Exhale, the left. Keep going like that. Try to soften your standing left knee so you're not walking out into it. Try not to grip the mat with your left toes. Relax your shoulders. And really notice here how much squeeze you can put into your right thigh. So as you lift the right leg, I want you to really feel the right quadricep engage in order to lift the leg, pushing against the band. You got this. 4 more like that. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, you've got it. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Little pulses up and up. You've got it up and up. Really feel the quadricep squeeze to lift your leg every time. So it's a squeeze and squeeze. Go squeeze and squeeze. Things change. We come into that lunge position. We're there in 8, 7. Could you get your right leg a little straighter? 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Flex the right foot. Press your right foot back behind you, coming into that lunge position. I'm gonna adjust my band so it now comes off of the arch of my foot and is up just above my ankle. That gives me a little more range of motion. You don't have to adjust yours if you don't need to. Really push your right foot back, ground down through your left heel, and then hinge your torso forward here. So shoulders stack over that front left knee. Feel your left hip bone pulling back here, and really feel the inner thighs squeezing together as you press back into the band. From here, we go down 2 inches and up 2 inches. Inhale down, exhale up. So it's a really small movement. As you move, sorry, I'm laughing because normally I film classes on Tuesdays, but I stopped filming on Tuesdays because my neighbor's lawn crew always comes and it's so loud. So I'm filming on a Wednesday, and the lawn crew's here. But I am not stopping because I cannot refilm this thigh section. This is so hard, oh my gosh. 2 more, down. So I'm so sorry if it's super loud. Last one down. Take it up, hold it there. From here, we've got that teeny tiny little deadlift, okay? So you're gonna shift your weight forward, balancing on your left foot, tiny hamstring curl with your right foot, and then back to that hinge lunge. Exhale, tiny hamstring curl. Inhale, lunge. Left hand can always come to a wall or a chair to give you a little bit more support for your balance. There's a lot happening here. You've got this. Just 4 more, you got it. Hinge it forward. Back to your lunge. 3 more, exhale. And inhale. 2 more times. Last one. Come back to your lunge. Hold it there, pulse the hips down and down. Yes, a little down, drive into your left heel. Pull your left hip back. Again, now we have more attention into the left quadricep. I promised we would get here. Push back into the band. You have 16 and a hold. Go 16, 15. Relax the toes of your left foot. 12, spine long. You get a stretch after your hold in 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, inhale. Exhale, under thighs together. Sink the hips lower and hinge your torso forward 1 more inch. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, rise up, step your back foot forward and forward fold. Melting over the legs. While you're here, I want you to take your band and I want you to slide it up so it's a few inches above your knees. Then just enjoy a forward fold. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel free to sway the upper body if that feels good for you. Letting the head be heavy. One more big breath here, inhale. Exhale. From there, bend your knees, coming all the way down to take a seat on the mat. Take a seat, band is around your thighs, and we're gonna lay all the way back onto our backs for abdominal work. We're gonna keep the feet planted today, at least always having at least 1 foot planted, I should say. And we're gonna reach the arms up to the ceiling. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, really feel your front lower ribs knit in and soften down towards the mat. The sides of the waist are hugging in, and the pubic bone is drawing up towards the ribs. From here, take another breath. And as you exhale, I want you to march just your right leg up and hold it there. From here, we're gonna go into a dead bug variation. So on your exhale, the right leg and the left arm are gonna extend away from each other. And then you're gonna inhale, pull back in. Exhale, reach them away. Inhale, pull them in. Keep going like that. Now, if this is not enough for you, you are more than welcome to float your left leg up to tabletop and hold it up there throughout this whole series, okay? The only reason I would say maybe keep it flat is because I'm guessing your hip flexors are pretty activated from that thigh work series. And so we don't want this to become all hip flexor, right? We want to really focus on working the deep core. And we're gonna add in some rectus abdominis work too, the top layer of the abdominals. As you reach arm and leg away from each other, use your exhale and really feel left bottom rib and a right hip bone wrapping towards one another. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, take it out, hold it. From here, little pulses, arm and leg, press, little out, little out, little out, little out. You've got it, relax your left shoulder, pushing down on the band with the right leg, and really reaching length and opposition here. So right toes, left fingers reaching away from one another. You're here for 8, 6, 4, 3, hold it right there, take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to curl head, neck, and shoulders up, pressing your left arm down towards the mat and kicking your right leg up to the sky. Take this right hand, bring it back behind your head for a little bit of neck support. Inhale, come back down into that dead bug variation. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl. So as we curl up, we're layering on some top layer abdominal work, okay? So with this curl, you want to feel your chest reaching toward your thighs. Try to keep the head nice and heavy so the neck stays long. And really feel the abdominals hugging in and down rather than pushing up towards the ceiling. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Hold the curl up. Little curl up with the heart, go up and up. You've got it. Curl and curl. If this is too much on the right hip flexor, you can always plant the right foot next to the left, okay? Little curl, little up, little up. You're here for 8, 6, and go 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Stay curled up as you exhale. Do that dead bug one more time. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. Inhale, arm and leg draw in. Exhale, press them away. So we're staying curled through the upper body, making this a little bit more challenging. If it's too much, you can bring your head back down to the mat, okay? 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, take it out, hold it, and just breathe right here. Little pulses again, go out and out. You've got it, pulse and pulse. Go press and press. Left thumb back, right heel down. 8, 7, curl a little bit higher here. You're here for 4, 3, 2, bend the right knee, plant the right foot, rest the head down. Take a moment, hug your knees into your chest, and just take a gentle rock from side to side. Releasing through the hips, through the neck. Plant the feet. We'll take the second side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, left leg up. Right arm reaches to the sky. Left arm reaches to the sky. Left arm stays where it is. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, right arm, left leg extend away from each other. Inhale, breathe it back in. Keep going like that. So this is your base level movement, okay? If this feels like a successful movement for you, then just stay here the whole time. That's a great option, okay? Really just focusing on using your exhale to reach away, hugging the abdominals in and down, and thinking about your right bottom rib and your left hip bone trying to reach towards each other as you extend the limbs out, so that we really maintain that neutral spine and ask our abdominals to do the work rather than just rocking in the pelvis or arching and rounding through the low back. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, take it out, hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, little pulses, go a little press, little down, you've got it, press and press. Relax through the left shoulder. Really feel the right thumb pressing down. Feel the left heel pressing down. And again, think about your right bottom rib and left hip wrapping towards each other. 8, 7, 6, 5, go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there, inhale. As you exhale, you can bring your left hand behind your head for neck support. We're gonna curl up, pressing the right arm down towards the ground, kicking the left leg up to the sky. Inhale, back down to the mat. Arm and leg reach out. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up. Now as you curl, really think about using your exhale to wrap your abdominals in and down. Feel everything wrapping in toward midline and hugging down towards the spine here. Inhale out. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, you reach. Exhale, you curl. 4 more times. 3 more. Last 2. Last one out. Hold this curl up. Stay right there. Little curls up with the heart. Go up and up. Little up, little up. You've got it. Curl and curl. Feel the ribs knitting in and down. Feel the heart reaching towards the thighs. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Go 4, 3, 2. Stay right there. Take the right arm, reach up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, dead bug. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale, reach out. You've got this. If you can, stay curled up in the upper body. But if it's too much, just bring your head back down to the mat. That's totally fine. 3 more. 2 more. Last one in. Hold the out. This is it. Little pulses out and out. You've got it. Out and out. Left hip bone, right bottom rib pressing down and down and down. You're here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, curl a little higher. Press arm and leg down 1 more inch. This is your core work for 3, 2. Lower down, hug the knees to the chest, take a moment, rock side to side. Okay, if you're keeping track, we've done arms, we've done thighs, we've done core. Let's finish with some glute work. Rolling over onto your right side. You get to stay down on your mat for seat work today. I like to bend my right elbow to kind of cradle my head. From here, I want you to swing your legs forward, finding a 90-degree bend, okay? Feet can be flexed or pointed, it's your call. From here, we're maintaining the stack of the hips, the stack of the shoulders. Your left fingertips can just tense on the ground. On an exhale, we lift the left leg up, pressing against the band and rotating the thigh up to the ceiling. On the inhale, close it back down. Keep going like that. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You've got it. Lift it up and lower it down. Now, as you lift the left leg, we're squeezing the outer left glute. So really active in the outer left hip here to lift the left leg up, pressing against the band. Now, if you have a heavier band, now would be a great time to switch to it, okay? I'm just using the medium band for the whole class. And I feel like I'm already feeling this in my outer left hip, so I'm feeling pretty good about my decision. Now, as you lift the left leg, you want to make sure you're not letting the left hip roll back here, okay? Keep the hips stacked, and maybe your left leg doesn't lift that high. That's totally fine. A lot of it is going to have to do with mobility in the hip joint, okay? Less about strength. 3 more like that. 2 more. Last one. Up. Take it down, bring it to a hover, so it's just a few inches above your right knee. From here, again, hips are gonna stay stacked. I want you to trace a big circle with your left knee. Does not matter the direction. We're gonna go both ways. So as you trace this circle, the challenge is to keep your hips, your shoulders, your upper body completely still. So can maintain strength through the right side body here. Maybe the circle gets a little smaller in order to maintain the stacked hips, so left hip stays stacked over right. Give me 2 more in this direction. Last one, reverse circle the other way. You've got it. So lots of work into the outer left hip here, but also really good mobility work into the hip joint, right? Feeling this really nice lubrication, the movement of the femur bone and the hip socket. But yes, mostly a big deep burn in the outer left hip, I'm hoping is what you're feeling here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one in this direction. Hold the left leg at the hover, flex the left foot, take an exhale, press your left leg straight. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press it straight. Inhale, pull it in. Now, as you press your left leg straight, make sure you're maintaining abdominal engagement here. Okay, so we're not arching into the low back. You're just pressing your left leg straight in line with your left hip. And inhale, pulling it back in. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one in. Press the left leg straight. Hold it right there, pushing through the left heel. Now press your left leg back 1 more inch. Really lift up to the bottom right side body. Pulse your left leg up and up. You got it. Up and up. Not a super long seat work series today, okay? So see if you can stay with me. Pressing against the band, extending the left leg as straight as possible, and then trying to push your left heel back just 1 more inch. You got it. Little up, little up, little up, little up. 8, 7. You have 1 more variation here. Go. 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sweep your left leg forward just about a foot. Yes, right there. Maintain parallel so the outer left ankle continues to pulse up to the ceiling. Up and up. You've got it. Up and up. Yes, I'm hoping outer left hip is burning up right now. You're almost done. You're here for 16, 15, 14. Final hold for this side of seat work is on deck. You have 8 more pulses here. Go 8. Go 6. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, lift a little higher. Extend the left leg a little straighter. Hold and breathe. 4, 3, 2. Bend the left knee in. Take a moment here. Maybe you want to tap the left hip a little bit. Big inhale. Big exhale. Go ahead and roll onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Now, From this position, you can just roll on over to your right side. I'm gonna swing my legs around so that I'm still facing you for the second side. Laying on the left side now, cradling the head in the hands. Or if you prefer a straight left arm, feel free to do that as well. Lying shoulders and hips up, and then swinging the legs forward so they're at a 90-degree angle. From here, flex or point your feet, does not matter to me. Right hip is stacked over left. Take an inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the outer right hip and lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower it down. Keep going just like that. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So you're maintaining the shape of the leg. We're just pressing against the band and lifting the right thigh up to the ceiling. Now again, as you lift the right leg, maybe keep a hand on your right hip as a little tactile reminder to not let your right hip roll back. So nothing is changing in the shape of my pelvis, in my upper body here. Just the right leg is lifting and lowering. So again, maybe your leg lifts pretty high, maybe it just comes a few inches up. Either one is great. Just really thinking about this work coming from squeezing the outer right hip, not because you're moving and rocking the pelvis, okay? 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one up. Now hover the right leg a few inches above the left. From here, we're going to trace those circles. Does not matter the direction. We will go both ways. And again, only making the circle as big as you can, keeping the hips still. But do try to make it a little bigger than like a tiny little circle, right? So sometimes you do these little circles. Right now, I want you to try to get a little more mobility and movement into the right hip. Whew, I am really struggling. This is really challenging. 2 more in this direction. Last one. Reverse, go the other way. Keep breathing. And you might find that your bottom hip, your bottom glute is feeling a little bit of a burn too. Absolutely, you just worked it pretty deeply. So it's already tired and it's doing a lot of stabilizing work here. Double check that your left side obliques, the side of your waist, is still working really hard to maintain the lift and length through the spine. 3 more. 2 more. Last one in this direction. Come back to that hover, inhale. Exhale, flex the right foot. Press the right leg straight, it goes in line with your right hip. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press it straight. Inhale in. Exhale, press. Keep going just like that. As you press the right leg straight, make sure you're not arching into the low back, okay? Use your exhale, really hug the abdominals in. That same core work activation you just had, I want you to use it here as well. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one in. Hold the right leg straight. Flex to the left heel. Little pulses up with the right leg, up and up. You've got it, up and up. Try to press the right heel back 1 more inch. Maintain length through the sides of the waist. Maintain abdominal engagement, but really squeeze the right quadricep and try to push out through your right heel as you press up into the band. 8, 7, 6, 5, go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there, inhale. Exhale, sweep the right leg forward, keeping it straight. Just about 6 inches to a foot. Right outer ankle pulses up to the ceiling. Little up, little up, little up. You've got it. Lift and lift. Go lift and lift. 16, 15. We'll hold it on this side. We'll finish with a quick double leg exercise, and that is into our final stretch for class. 8 more and a hold. 6 more and a hold. Go 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Right leg gets straighter. Press into the band as you lift it higher. Breathe. Relax in your upper body. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Bend the right knee in. Stack the legs. Maybe take a moment. If it feels good, you can kind of pound out the outer hip. And to finish, I want you to come back onto the belly for a quick little spinal extension, okay? But this time, instead of working the upper body, we will work the lower. So stack your hands and rest your forehead down on the palms. Tops of the feet are gonna press down into the floor. Bring them a little bit wider than your hips, so almost max distance here, okay? From there, I want you to press down through both the tops of both feet, press down with your pubic bone, and lift up to the belly. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift and squeeze both legs a few inches off the mat. Inhale, tap them down. Exhale, both legs lift. Inhale, they lower. So as you lift the legs, make sure you're not collapsing the abdominals down into the mat. Really lift the belly up as you lift the legs, so we stay really long through the low back. Squeeze the quadriceps, and feel how when you really squeeze the thighs, you get a little more activation into the glutes and the hamstrings. 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one, I want you to take both legs up and I want you to hold them there. Now from here, relax your shoulders and start to press out on the band. Go a little out, little out, little press, little press. You've got it, out and out. It's not a very long series here, okay? So try to stay with me. Really squeeze the quadriceps, reaching out through the toes even more. Relax with the shoulders and get really long through the back of the neck here. Pulse it out and out. You've got it, out and out. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press out on the band, hold it there. From here, a little pulse with the right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Little lift, little lift, little lift, little lift. Final hold is on deck here. Now as you take this tiny little pulse up with the leg, try to keep both legs at a hover the whole time, so we're not allowing them to lower down to the floor. Continue to press down with the pubic bone and soften through the upper body. 8, 7, final hold on deck in 6, 5, you've got it here for 4, 3, 2, last one right, last one left. Hold the lift of both legs. Now you can stay right here, or on an exhale, maybe you lift up to a low spinal extension in the upper body, and you come back to that starting position where we're reaching the arms back behind us. Press out on the band here. Squeeze the triceps and really lift length through both sides, through the crown of the head, through the toes. Hold right here. 4, this is your class. 3, press out on the band a little bit more. 2, lower down. You made it. From here, slide your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself up and back like you're going to a child's pose, but instead of coming to all the way to child's pose, I want you to round through the spine, making it more like a shell stretch, okay? Letting your shoulders, the crown of your head, everything just kind of soften and round here. Big inhale, big exhale. One more time, breathe it in. Let it go. Roll yourself up into a seated position. We're going to swing our legs around in front of us. We're going to take the band off so that you can stretch. Awesome job today. This is really more like an hour-long class, so way to go. You did it. From here, I want you to take a seated figure 4. Left ankle over right thigh. Lifting the chest up. Oh my gosh, that feels so good after that seat work. Chest lifts up. Shoulders draw down the back, and of course you can play with how close or far from you the right foot is. If you want to move, find some movement here. If you want to find stillness, just breathe into it. Really check in with what your body needs today. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, breathe in. And out. From here, we're going to keep the shape of our legs. Just extend your bottom right leg all the way to straight. Sit tall. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, fold over the right leg for a little hamstring stretch. Letting your spine round. Letting your chin go toward your chest. Let's take 3 big breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Again, breathe it in. And out. Last one in. Try to release a little deeper as you exhale. And walk yourself up to seated, and we will switch sides, planting both feet. Now it's the right ankle that crosses over the left thigh. Hands behind you, lift the chest up. Feel free to play with where your left foot is. If you've got a little less flexibility, it might feel better to walk your foot farther away from you here, and vice versa if you have a little more flexibility. Feel free to move or stay still here, whatever feels right. Big breath in. And out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Keep the shape of your legs. Just extend your left leg straight. Inhale, reach the arms up, sitting tall. Exhale, forward fold. Letting your spine round, letting your head be heavy here. Try to relax your shoulders and feel this stretch to the back of the left leg. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Again, breathe it in. And out. Last one. In. Release it deeper as you exhale. Slowly walk yourself to seated. In a comfortable cross-legged position. Inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the hands. Press the palms up to the ceiling. Soften the shoulders. And then maybe take a little side to side or a little circling movement here, opening up through the chest. Big breath in. And out. Release the arms. And that is your class. Amazing work today. I am so proud of you. That was a really challenging, full hour-long class. So I hope you're feeling really strong, really accomplished. As always, I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all of those great things that help me out so much. And I'll see you back here on the mat next week.